Right, you guys, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Mike's, okay? Make sure. If you don't subscribe to Mike, you're gonna have a fat forehead and a big hairline.
Bro, I'm with the guy Max inside. Subscribe to him. Make sure you do still. Best content coming out. You know how it is.
Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. We're back again with the GVO show, people. Back again. Big up to Alfie. Literally, he's only just joined now, so I haven't spoken to him before this. So, Alfie, this is my first time asking you, bro. How are you, man? How you been? How's things?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just had to do something for Mum quickly. Obviously, with it being her birthday and all, so I've just had to sort something out for her. She wanted a bit of cake or something, so
yeah, of course.
thought I'd sort
Make
that
sure to
out.
put spam happy birthday in the chat, you pricks. Spam happy birthday in the chat. Otherwise, you're a fraud. So make sure to subscribe to Alfie as well. His link is in the title. So yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one for sure, man. It's gonna be a good one. But yeah, man, we might as well get started straight in, man. Might as well get started straight in. What do we even want to talk about first when it comes to Arsenal, bruv? But overall, before I get into specifics, Alfie, Arsenal overall, they're active right now.
Yeah,
Signing an extra centre back. Gyokeres, slowly but surely, will probably get done eventually.
yeah.
Zibbermendi done, Norgard done, Kepa done. I want to say there's
Madueke.
another deal that you got. Yeah, Madueke, yeah, that guy. Overall feeling like it must be somewhat decent. Big up to the chat as always as well. Big up to the chat, but overall it must be some good feeling.
Well, I mean, it's good that we've been active. Like, it's been good that we've been putting our money out and signing players. But I just kind of wish they were different players, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing us linked with Rodrigo. Yes, probably weren't going to get him anyway, but we were going for Madueke instead. Again, just trying to go to Chelsea. I'm convinced they've got something on us. I've said this to a few people now. I've said this. I think Prime said it to me as well. So, we just consistently always go for Chelsea players, and I've had enough of it. Norgard, I'd have no fucking clue what that signing's about. Don't know too much about Mosquera. Obviously, Gyokeres has been the big deal. Fingers crossed that gets done, because at this point, you talk about the Gyokeres deal. The guys refuse to go back and train for them, refuse to play for them ever again. Could face disciplinary action if we don't end up getting him. And we've heard all summer, basically, Gyokeres wants Arsenal, and it's taken it this long to not even get this close to getting over the line. So we need to get this done.
I mean, this is from Record Portugal deal between Arsenal. I don't know how reliable Record Portugal is, but deal between Arsenal and Sport for Gyokeres could fall through. Agreement at risk of collapsing due to different budgets. Sporting is demanding that the add-ons of 10 million. But I saw a video today. I think someone posted like a Fabrizio video, him talking about basically telling the Arsenal fan base to calm down because it's going to happen, sort of thing. And that's Fabrizio. So I don't know, innit?
Yeah, but you know me, man. You know me.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm pretty excited about this deal, and I've wanted this deal to happen. But I don't really go overboard when it comes to getting excited about transfers until I see the player in the shirt. Once I see that done, whether he stood there with that fraud Arteta or whether he stood there with Bert. Shout out Views for calling him Bert. Yeah, and until I see that happen, I'm not gonna go too over the top with it, but it's looking good as far as I've seen. Transfer deal seems to nearly be agreed, so fingers crossed we can get it done. Oh,
Pick
God,
up
no.
Elijah as well.
Oh, God.
Pick up Elijah.
Oh, God.
So, after you put some blue on, Hado says it was a Gyokeres ain't happening. Let's bring up the latest. So the latest that obviously Fabrizio has made at least 25 million tweets on the Gyokeres deal. Like nothing of note, nothing about here we go, just here we go soon. Final get the green light and all this. This is the latest right now. Negotiations between Arsenal and Sporting remain ongoing in London with all parties involved after commission reduced by agent plus 63.5 million fee ready. Sporting asked for 10 million add-ons to be easy guaranteed. Arsenal and agents remain in talks to get final. So it is kind of similar to what Hannah put from Record Portugal, but it seems to be like half glass full versus half glass empty in terms of the sides from Fabrizio versus Record Portugal. So I'm very curious to see when this still gets done, because I have not seen this many tweets about a nearly here we go. I've never seen this many tweets about a
What do you
nearly.
expect, man? It's Arsenal. We overhype everything, man. And it's not even me. It's the fan base.
It's not even just you though. It's like, what the fuck is
They
Fabrizio?
take
This Twitter
they take
is getting
any
too
piece.
far.
I mean, he's just feeding them at this point, because we all know what Arsenal fans are like when it comes to transfers. We take one little hint and run with it. Like it's always been the case, and I don't even put myself in that, but people are going to paint me with the same brush regardless. You know, you say you're an Arsenal fan, oh, you're one of them. So, but it is what it is. But you're not going to get a bargain like this. No way. Not in this market.
You reckon it's a bargain? Yeah, 63 million euros. You reckon?
For a player of Gyokeres' quality, 100%. Because I'm hearing upwards of 80 to 90 for Sesko. Fuck no. This guy's entering his prime, ready, bagging goals for fun. And then you got Gyokeres, who could turn out to be good. But like I've said before, we don't need players who could turn out to be good at this moment in time. We need players who are ready now. And as far as I'm concerned, Gyokeres is ready. I'm telling you. This at the Emirates next season, bruv.
Wait. Give me a sec.
This, bruv. Batman and Bane. Because we'll have Gabriel as well.
Fair enough. Gabriel is fucked up hairline.
Yeah.
Elijah said, "Oh God, what you mean, Alfie?" Or "Oh God, what you mean, Alfie?" Because you were like, "Oh God," when Elijah was in the chat.
Oh, the birthday girl's here.
Go on. Want to say hi?
Come on, Mum. I want to see happy birthday in the chat, people.
I can't get in.
Here we go. Mumsy's in the building.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I feel old, boys.
Had a good day, at least?
I had a lovely day. Listen, you get to my age, the birthday celebrations are a lot different. You know, being out all night on one, raving and all that. Nah, I can't do that no more. I'm too old, isn't it? But I did it, and I was a 90s party girl, mate. I was the best.
Nice. But, you don't have to go out all the time to enjoy a birthday, to be fair. There's always different ways to enjoy it.
I've seen my dad. I spent the day with Alfie and his sister, and I've had a lovely day. It's a quiet day. I'm busy the rest of the week, so I didn't want to do too much. Because obviously, you know, guys have got MS and I get tired. So, yeah, but I've had a lovely day. I had a nice cake. Got spoiled. Kids looked after me well. So, they're good.
Unlike Arteta, I did my job.
Who was that? Elijah was talking on. I heard Elijah's pod.
Elijah, if you're still in the chat, Mum heard. I was watching my
stream. Being born a woman's not a job qualification.
He was talking about OnlyFans girls.
Yeah, well, they're just muppets. Disgraceful behaviour. I don't give a toss. I'm sorry, but that Bonnie Blue, what raw? Oh my God!
This is a common conversation that we have on the summer series.
If I was into girls, right, I wouldn't go with someone else's, let alone my own. You know, I'm sorry, that girl has got serious issues. It's not big, it's not clever, it's disgraceful. But yeah, but I'm sorry, I feel that we are the stronger sex, up the women, and look at what our girls did again yesterday.
Yeah.
You know?
Talking about the lioness.
I've always said, if you want something done properly, send in the girls.
All right, Mum. You better get to bed.
Yes, I'm going to go to bed now. Right, boys, thank you so much for your birthday wishes. Love you all, and I'll see you all soon, yeah?
Bye. Right. Have a great day.
Thank you. Get up.
See, there's a better cameo appearance than anyone at West Ham last season, I'll tell you that for sure, bro. But where was that? Yeah. And I just said, "Oh God, what do you mean, Alfie?" Because she's like, "Oh God," when he was in the chat.
Yeah, because I said, "Oh God," just as my mum was opening the door.
Oh, fairs. Because Elijah popped up as soon as that happened, so I think he thought you were talking about him. Charlie says when he flops, remember who said it first. Big up to Lee, as always. Gyokeres 8 Mateta level. Hey, man. Big statements, man. These are big statements. Do you know what it is? I haven't watched Gyokeres much since he's at Sporting, innit? The only time I actually watched him was actually against you guys. And obviously you guys did a job on him. But I mainly watched him at Coventry. I thought he was a good player.
At Coventry. He was good at
Yeah.
Coventry.
One thing I will say, though, the guy likes to drift left a lot because he's used to playing in a 2 up front at Coventry. And
Well, think about it. It
Sporting,
gives us
like,
an
he drifts
option.
left.
It gives us an option.
Yeah, but don't you want someone in the box?
Yeah, to be fair, we do need someone in the box. I think he can provide that as well. I think he gives us 2 different options. I mean, if we're trying to play transitional football, I think I've seen it as he'll probably drift off to the left and have Saka moving forward down the right. We'll then have an option there, but who knows what's going to happen.
I mean, fair. Like, but my whole thing is that if you're signing a striker where he's more comfortable being out the box than in the box, then what was the fucking point of like signing him specifically?
Yeah.
But then again, we'll see. But I feel like you're gonna have to be very cross heavy next season if you've got someone tall in the box, regardless. Big up to Doncy, big up Mike's and GVO. Oi, lads, hey to happy birthday. Big up to Deck. Alfie doesn't overhype. What about Skelly, you fraud? Nothing to say?
Well, I mean, I rate Lewis Skelly. I rate him.
Listen, Fairs. Nah, Alfie, you do it too. Such a lying bastard. World champion Nicholas Jackson over Gyokeres. These men want to sell you Jackson so badly after the Madueke deal, bruv. They're trying to give you 2 for 1. Gyokeres hasn't got quality. Gyokeres' wank. Every touch is a jewel. Again, I haven't seen him since Sporting, since Coventry. So I don't know what his Sporting thing has been like. I just see very mixed opinions online. Failed championship player Gyokeres ain't got shit on Danny Welbeck. Clipped it. Oh, that was the celebration thing, Fairs. Skenny, the best left back in the world, too, according to you. Have you said this?
No, I haven't said that.
Okay. But I guess because you're over-exaggeration, maybe. Said Kukurea. And everyone's wishing happy birthday. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone that's wishing happy birthday. Yeah, Bonnie Blue is not a woman, she's a demon. Big up to Prime, as always, as well. I want to listen to big up to Shay. Said, nah, Mumsy, leave the hose alone. This guy, bruv. This guy. What have I tuned in? Let's talk about Bonnie Blue. Yeah, it went left.
Yeah, that was my mum, Prime. That was my mum.
Hopefully the women can fight World War III for us then. I want to stay home and make content. Hey, listen, if there's a war, we should, I'll happily sit at home and do a watch-along. War watch-along. War watch-along. Oh, no, USA versus Iran Group A. Then Ukraine-Russia Group. Yeah, Ukraine-Russia match reaction. All of that, bruv. All of that. Let me fucking, exactly. Prime even said it. Watch along for the war. I've only just seen this. Bro, Prime, you know. Making content. Can I celebrate my champion of the world win? In the chat you can, yeah. What are you on about, Elijah? The only thing men are good for is going to war? Nah, man. We're not letting it go there, bruv. We're not letting it go there, bruv. Oh, my days. But do you think this gets done then in the next couple of days, or do you think Arsenal drag it out for next week? Now, what do you think personally happens with the Gyokeres deal? Because it seems to be like you guys are taking very long just to agree a couple million.
Yeah, it does feel like we're dragging it along, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not surprised. I mean, as far as I know, back when we signed Aubameyang, and I know that was 6 years ago now, that took long to get done.
Mm-hmm.
That took a couple of weeks to get done. I mean, we do like to take things. We do like to take our time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a feeling this will drag on for at least a few days, if not more, before we actually get it done. Just as long as he's on the plane for pre-season. That's all that really matters to me, in my opinion.
Fairs. Man are calling him Gyokeres, That's crazy. Gyokeres. That's crazy, man. Gyokeres. How do you guys... Everyone finds slander names so quick when anyone signs. As soon as someone signs, it's like slander name. I rate it so much. I need to be a better hater. I need to be better. Big up Villa boys every single time. Big up Villa boys. Let's watch the Fortnite World Cup IRL. Fucking hell. That would literally be. It would be Fortnite though. If you could do like IRL builds like in the war, that would be sick. Surely it's developed by now. Surely if we saw a war by now, we'd be seeing IRL builds. Like that's what I would like to see personally. Because imagine, yeah, you go up against some soldier, bro. All of a sudden there's a building in front. You just gotta keep shooting. Like, what do you do after that? Do you go around? Like, what do you do? It can't just be everyone just has a gun and just shoot each other. Like, that's dead.
Pre-battle camp fucking interview. Get a fucking pundit in the camp. How do you feel about going up against your opponents?
Exactly. Bro, you gotta have half-time interviews and full-time interviews. Well, you can't have full-time interviews if they're dead. That's kind of shit. But like, if they're still alive, have a full-time interview, bro. It's like, yeah, of course, we stepped out today and all that. Like, bro, you got to embrace the character. Got my agenda clear. Gyokeres ain't happening to Arsenal, and if it happens, he will flop. The agenda is running, I guess. Mike's I am the king of slander names is too easy. Yeah, fairs. Wants to turn your cam on out for you. Moving like it's Rush. You lot didn't get to see it. We were playing Pro Clubs Rush here and it just went off. Because we weren't playing Pro Club, we were playing Rush. And yeah, do you know what? It would have made a mad stream, to be fair. But like,
I'm down to do that again, to be fair, if you man are free.
Yeah, honestly, next time we'll do it, I'll see if the guys want to stream it as well. Because that was a fun. I didn't think you would make a good stream, but the way if we had the energy of the other night, bruv. It wasn't even us, really. It was you and Prime. But yeah, these men were arguing.
Prime was shit, bruv. I'll expose it now. He was shit.
Hey, I'm staying out there. I caught a few strays, but I'm not. I'm shit, so I don't care, bruv. But that's not the only deal that Arsenal have got done either. Obviously, you've got this. I don't know who this guy is, bro. I don't know whether you know who he is.
I haven't got a clue.
Christian Mosquera, there's very easy slander names for that, confirms his move to Arsenal. I'm leaving Valencia as a man, and I arrived here when I was 12. This is my home, and it always will be. And he's having his medical later. So what have you make of this signing? Like, why do you think you're signing another centre back?
I mean, at this point, it kind of feels like we're just buying defenders for the sake of defenders at this point.
You reckon?
Like, it's not everyday sign defenders, bruv. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Looking like a top-heavy fraction on the pitch, bruv. Fuck this, man.
Well, I think it's even more worrying that the fact you get the non-priority signings done quicker than actual priority signing of Gyokeres. Like, this guy and Madueke was announced as here we goes. Before Gyokeres.
Yeah, but look at the Norgard deal as well. That took 5 hours to get done.
Yeah, he was linked and done in the same day, wasn't he?
We ain't signed a striker in 5 years.
Who was your last striker?
Aubameyang, pretty much.
Oh, fuck. Bro, that was not 5 years. That was like 7.
Well, I mean, if you count...
You count Jesus?
If you count his new deal that he signed...
Oh, his new deal.
And then when he fell off, then I guess that's 5 years.
Oh, but new deals don't count as new signings, though.
Yeah, true, to be fair.
They were already there.
I'll probably say
Jesus,
2020. No, 2020 was when he signed his new deal. 2018, January, was when we signed Aubameyang.
It's been 7.5 years since you signed a proper striker. What the fuck is wrong with your club, bruv? And that Lacazette was there for that long.
And the thing is, Lacazette had signed for Arsenal 6 months before Aubameyang got here.
Che said they have Mad Daddy, Gyokeres, and Mosquera.
No, Che, it's Madueke bread. That's the slander name. That's the one we're going with.
Hey, Madueke is catching all the strays. Mosquito. Mosquito. Oh my days, Mosquito. Yeah, bro. These like Charlie and Dave were quick straight away. Mosquito straight away. It's pretty bad that Arsenal are signing players from Chelsea. Yeah, there's also that as well. Merrick. So this is the first time we've done a show since the Madueke. Here we go. Obviously, for the people that don't watch your video, bro. Thoughts?
It just baffles me. Like, how many more times have I got to say it before people actually realise? We discussed this on the previous GVO show. We went through every player that has signed between the two clubs.
Yeah.
Every time a player goes from Arsenal to Chelsea, it works. Vice versa, nah. No one can name me one because it's never worked.
And either way, this looks like a bad signing because not because of him necessarily, but because you're spending either 50 million on a backup to Saka, or it's a guy that you're playing off the left, a position where he's worse than his actual position. It would be
Yeah.
so Arteta to sign Madueke just to play him on the left. Because Arteta loves to play players out of position, apart from the position where he signed them at. So Havertz is now up front after he signed him for midfield. Rice is in the 8. Lewis Skelly's at left back. Wanyeri is played on the right. Marino is played up front. What the fuck is wrong with this manager?
Calafiori
But-
at left back.
Yeah. So what is the plan for Madueke, do you reckon? Like, you've still got Trossard, you've still got Martinelli. The whole Fenerbahce thing
at
was
this
true.
rate, Arteta's probably signing him to play in goal, bruv. At this rate, he'll play Kepa out on the left.
Just swap positions.
Yeah.
What do you think of him as a player?
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I've watched enough of him to fully properly criticize him. The only thing that I'm basing my criticism off is the fact that we keep going to Chelsea and looking for players that they're looking to get rid of.
Mm.
It's like it was like on Lewis's, what they said on Lewis's stream the other night. Shout out to Lewis for having me on that, by the way. It's like we're the first people at the Chelsea yard sale.
Yeah.
Soon as they set up the stall, we're there straight away. How much is this? Oh, it's 35 mil. Fuck it, we'll give you 50.
Oh, your fans were calling him non-re.
Non-re.
Non-re Madueke.
That is disgusting.
He might wear the 14 as well.
Oh, fuck off.
He might wear the 14's available though.
Give it to Gyokeres.
You don't want Noddy 14?
No.
He will take off the great legacy of Eddie Nketiah. Like that's I don't get Arsenal, but I that's why I love their transfer window so much, because their fans somehow managed to guess how active they are. Listen, you are active, but like you're active in all the signings that are not priority. Like Gyokeres is still not done. It's still not, and it probably will get done. I do think it will get done, but it's like cool, it will get done. Then what? Is Madueke putting the ball in for Gyokeres? It wasn't just Saka. Is Martinelli putting it? Martinelli is not going to look up to him once in the whole season. The guy's looking on the floor, seeing if his right foot is going to take on his left foot. Leandro Trossard has got massive eyes, and he still is not going to look for Gyokeres. Erdegaard, crack cocaine. Like,
to be perfectly honest, with Trossard as well, I've seen more links from Trossard. Not obviously, I saw that the Fenerbahce deal was fake. But I'm also hearing that Saudi want him as well. I'm hearing a couple of clubs in Saudi are looking to get Trossard, so that could happen.
maybe, but then is Madueke your left winger depth now? Was it Saka, Wanyeri, Madueke, Martinelli?
I think I've been of the idea over the past couple of weeks is that if we get Madueke, we're not making any more winger signings this season.
Definitely not.
No Rodrigo. I think we might, if we can, we might still get Eze because, I'm hearing reports that Eze is not part of the striker left winger hunt that we're looking for.
Yeah, I heard
that's
that.
A completely different signing. So if we can get that deal done as well, maybe we could see an upturn in the transfer window. But right now, for me, I'm looking at this transfer window and I ain't excited about the season ahead.
I wouldn't be excited from this transfer window either. Signing another centre back, cool, he's not going to start. Signing Kepa, cool, he's not going to start. Signing Norga, cool, he's not going to start. But Arsenal are active. 3 players I just named there are
who
not
are not going to be
starters.
in our starting 11 that often. They'll play in cup games. They'll play in the Champions League games against the weaker teams. They'll get 15, 20 minutes off the bench. These aren't players that are going to give the starting 11 a bit of competition. Like, you're not going to see Christian Norgard go up against Declan Rice and be like, listen, I want your spot. It's just not going to happen. It will be Declan Rice will start, and then with about 20 minutes left, maybe even 10, because Arteta doesn't make subs till late. It'll then bring on Norgard for Rice, or it will be a case of Martinelli will start, Madueke will come on for 20 minutes. Like, this is exactly... These are the players that we're signing at the moment. They're not players that are going to give the starting 11 competition, as I said. So, but you can't... But Arsenal are apparently active. Yeah, but you're signing the wrong players. You're signing the wrong players. Like, if you're active, you need to be signing quality players that are going to give your starting 11 trouble. Competition in the squad is what you need.
Yeah, like Gyokeres seems to be like the only like mad starter that's like, well, not even mad starter. He seems to be like the only starter that you signed. Madueke is he gonna start? You reckon Madueke starts on the left?
He's the only marquee signing.
Yeah,
he's the only marquee signing. That is the way I look at it.
If Arsenal was smart, they would have got an actual left back.
Mm-hmm.
They would have got an actual left back, someone who isn't a centre midfielder or a centre back. They would have
I would have gone after Gyokeres.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you were smart, you would have got him. You would have got him.
I would have gone after Gyokeres.
To be fair, Zubimendi as well. Zubimendi's a star.
Yeah, Zubimendi, yeah, to be fair. But then again, is he going to be strong enough to play in that midfield?
I don't know. I haven't watched enough of him.
All I've watched of him is when he's played for Spain, to be honest. So I can't really judge him that much.
It doesn't even start for them, really, unless Rodri's injured. Odegaard passed the Madueke across it towards Gyokeres. Cross goes out for a goal kick. I've said this before and I'll say it again. What will happen is, like, one of your wingers will go, assuming Trossard. Your front three next season is either going to be Saka, Havertz, Gyokeres, or Saka, Gyokeres, Madueke. These so-called options that Arsenal have that Arsenal could actually experiment with are all going to go wrong because everything's unbalanced. Everything's unbalanced. We all know how much Arteta loves Havertz.
Yeah.
Gyokeres will play on the left. Havertz is playing up front. We know this already. The Athletic even came out and said Havertz will probably be the starter. And Arteta will use the excuse of, well, Gyokeres needs 1 year to settle in. He's never played in the Prem before on a regular basis. Like, so what? You literally signed a guy for 63 million, bro. Let's be fucking real. They need to transfer their manager playing style, predictable midfield, still wash, no Saka backup, and Trossard Martinelli on the left. Fairs. And I don't think people realise how far away Arsenal are actually getting. Because Chelsea are closing the gap a little bit. Liverpool and Man City are Liverpool and Man City. They're guaranteed in the title race next season. Cool, City's defence ain't great, but City won't let themselves go 2 seasons with the same thing. They won't. No. They're not going to. Like, Reinders and Cherky. Yeah, Reinders, Cherky. Maybe not Nori, but Reinders and Cherky for me will step up. Pep will find a way. It's Pep. Alfie keeping it real. Yep, he won't change and it won't change. Fairs. I don't think it will change either, especially for as long as what's it called? Arteta's the manager. I don't get people, that are gassing up this transfer window whilst being Arteta out. Because if you are so against Arteta, the transfer window won't matter no matter what manager you have. Because Arteta is clearly that incompetent to not be able to work with anyone. If you really don't rate the manager that much, no matter how good, like you can have Ronaldo and Messi and still what? Then what? Arteta playing Messi left wing back or whatever. Like, if you really don't rate Arteta that much, you wouldn't be really excited about this transfer window. That's how I see it. You can't have both. Because what does a great striker mean if Arteta's there? What does a great midfielder mean if Arteta's there? What does a left back mean if Arteta's there? We've seen he can't get over the line before. What makes you think he can get over the line with the players that you're actually buying already when most of them are fucking squad players? I know you do need better players for your squad, but let's not act like your starting 11 is good enough to fight on all fronts. Because clearly Arteta doesn't even think so himself. That's why he throws some cups away. Alfie Loki wants to be an LFC supporter. You're welcome anytime, Alfie. It's because you mentioned Gyokeres. I watched Zubi get absolutely bossed by United's midfield. Oh, he played in that game. Yeah, I didn't watch that game. Zubi won't even be Chelsea's fourth choice midfielder. You've got some good midfielders, to be fair. We have Gyokeres, Frimpong, and Verts, all impact players, all smart business. Yeah, and that's the difference because you're buying starters. Gyokeres,
Exactly.
Frimpong, and Verts are all starters. Man City bought Cherky. He can be a starter. Reinders can be a starter. Eight Nori to Pep is probably a starter, even though I really, really don't rate that signing. I don't rate that signing, but I rate Pep that much that I feel like it's like the opposite of the Arteta thing of what Arsenal fans think. I rate Pep that highly that I'm not going to be like, oh my God, City, oh my God. Like, it's Pep. Rodri may not be back to his best, but at least they've got Nico Gonzalez. At least they've got depth there. If he uses the squad correctly, they'll be fine. Yeah, big up to Musty as well. Chelsea will smack them this year, and you have to consider Newcastle, United, Spurs, maybe a cheeky. I don't think United will be considered in this conversation. I think they're fucked. They've barely bought anyone. Spurs, you never know with Thomas Frank. I think he's a really good coach. Cheeky Fulham. Fulham are too inconsistent. Marcus was a good coach, but they're just too inconsistent. Like on their day, they look like someone that can challenge for Europe. On the other day, they look like someone that can challenge for relegation. That's why they're always where they are, sort of thing. You wish they better than Tremble Day. So Frimpong about to get raw dogged in a different way. Jesus Christ. But Phineas says pigeon.
Oh, for fuck's
You'll
sake.
always be pigeon to be healthy. Big up to Phineas. He can't coach and has no in-game management, just tiki-taka football.
Is that about Arteta?
Yeah, I assume so.
I hear that.
What do you reckon Arteta is the main difference from what separates you from winning the league?
I think so. Because, as I've said many times before, great managers have got a plan B. Great managers know how to change a game when the game's going against them. They know how to switch things up. You know, if you're a goal down, they know how to overturn the result. And the thing is, we used to be able to overturn results. Like, we've overturned results in a few games, like in previous seasons. But at the same time, I don't put that down to Arteta being a great tactician. I had to put that down to the players hitting the fuck it button and saying, we're not going to let this team walk all over us. We're going to show them why we're better. I think that's the players taking the game by the scruff of the neck, not Arteta showing his tactical nous. I think he doesn't have it in him to change games when they're going against him. I mean, look at the Aston Villa game from the season just gone. We were 2-0 up, could have easily sealed the game. He's made like-for-like substitutions. He didn't even make like-for-like substitutions. We didn't see a substitution in that game till the 80th minute. Sterling coming on. The defence got overrun. He who must not be named playing at right back dropped into his usual position from a set piece. We then go back to 2-1, let Villa back in the game. They get an equaliser. Like, he's not able to switch things up. I don't think he's never had a plan B. I think it's the individual quality of players that has got him through certain games. And I think it's only a matter of time before nothing he ever does works. And in my opinion, I'm seeing it happen now. Like, I've seen it happen a few times this season.
Yeah, Fez. Shay asked an interesting question. Would you swap Arteta for Frank?
No.
Well, for what reason?
I think at this point that we're at now, I think, in my opinion, we need a manager who, fair enough, we've got to the line under Arteta, but now we need a manager who can take us over the line, someone who's got a history with winning. And no disrespect to Thomas Frank whatsoever, but what has he won in his managerial career? I mean, he's been at Brentford for the majority of it, now moved to Spurs. We'll see how that move turns out for him. But I definitely wouldn't take Thomas Frank at Arsenal, not now. Maybe a few years ago, I probably would have considered it, considering the position we were in.
That's fair. I agree with that. I agree. Because I think he's actually a better coach. But in terms of like just what you need right now, yeah, I agree. Phineas says, no, that midfield is looking suspect. No, Partey is going to be big. Do you reckon Zubimendi could fill the shoes of Thomas Partey?
Oh, you both said his name, Jesus.
Well, bro, we mention fucking Philly all the time. It is what it is.
Yeah, to be fair, I think Zubimendi, yes, I've seen him play well for Spain, but at the same time, do I think he's going to be physical enough for the Premier League? Only time will tell. But I don't think it looks good at the moment. I don't think he's got the size to be in the midfield. I feel like if you are that size, you've got to be technical. So I feel like he'll have to rely a lot on his technical ability, whereas Thomas Partey didn't really have to rely on technical ability to get him through games. He just kind of uses, strength. So it's going to be a difference on that side of the midfield, but we'll see what happens in it.
You don't reckon Partey has technical ability?
Well, it's not me saying that he's not got technical ability, not at all. I just think he relied on his strength a lot more. I think his strength was a big factor in as to why he was so good in the midfield. I think his strength was a key factor in the way that he played. He could slow games down. You know, if you felt the game was getting a bit too carried away, he'd grab the ball, stand on the ball for a minute, assess his options. Whereas Zubamendi, he's gonna be a lot closer to the ground. Might have to rely on little flick-ons here and there, drop a shoulder. He'll have to use his peripheral vision, I think.
Fair. That's a fair point. Like, I think for me with Zubamendi, it's a matter of I think that's the main point for me. I know people talk about the attack. The main point for me is that Arsenal don't get the midfield as balanced as how they did in the first season where they challenged for the league title. They rely too much on the fact that Rice is playing further forward, so they're harder to be off the ball. So they have a natural number 6 and Rice further forward. So physicality wise, they can drop off the ball because Erdegaard will be in one of the front two pressing and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Whereas what they should be doing is having two creatives next to Rice because Rice is that good at winning the ball up the just in terms of stopping counterattacks, etc. It needs to give the freedom for players to go and attack and be creative, in my opinion. With Zubamendi and Rice, I don't see that being a good midfield because I don't think Rice is an 8, even though he can play there with the right coach. I don't think Arteta's the right coach to put him there. But also, you might don't know how to use Declan Rice because he doesn't break the lines like that either on his own. He can in the double pivot. So, I just don't think Arteta knows how to use Declan Rice, even though he spent 100 fucking million on him. You can't give the players credit when it's good, but criticize Arteta when it's bad. That's agenda driven. You need balance. Your team isn't as good as you think it is. That's the problem. Thoughts?
I mean, he's got a good point. I think, it does sound agenda driven when I say, listen, the players have shown quality to get us through games. Arteta doesn't really have a plan B. I can understand why Charlie thinks that's agenda driven, but at the end of the day, I think it's the way that I've seen things happen. I just haven't. I just think in where we get in games where we've got results, it's all been down to individual brilliance. I think maybe we've got a few goals down to system play, but apart from that, I haven't really seen much. If that makes sense. So, it's understandable why he said that, but from what I've seen, I think what I've said is justified.
So your thing is if Arteta goes now, you get a proper manager, the squad's ready to win something.
Not necessarily. I think the way I'm seeing things, maybe it's almost as if Bert has come in, realised that Arteta ain't the man, and he's kind of buying the players for when the next manager comes in. Maybe that could happen, maybe it won't. But you never know.
I don't think your owners are kicking out Arteta anytime soon.
Yeah, unless things go terribly wrong.
Outside the top 4, terribly wrong.
Yeah.
That's what we're that's the only time he's in danger. Arsenal don't care about winning. People need to stop the notion that people think Arsenal care about winning. Arsenal fans are oh, but this is Arteta's last season. You said that last season. Bruv. Also, if Arsenal fail to win something now, Arteta's getting a new contract, bruv. It don't matter. He's got Champions League. If he gets Champions League, it don't matter anymore. It don't care about winning shit. No, tell me, when have Arsenal ever cared about winning? If they cared about winning, they would have sacked Wenger years before when they were going on the trophy chart, and they would have sacked Arteta a long time ago. Literally maybe a season after you won the FA Cup, if they cared about winning. Man, I acting like this Romans Chelsea or some shit. Like, what are we doing here? Like, if Arteta doesn't win anything now, and he gets top 4, no one's gonna care apart from maybe the Arsenal fans. And when I mean the Arsenal fans, I don't mean the people that even go there, because all I hear is Super Mick Arteta banging a drum, dressing all black like ultras. I'm just seeing a couple fan counts. A couple fan. Maybe Alfie will care. Like Lee Gunner will care. Northside will care. The majority of the fan base do not care. They do not care about winning. They don't. Like they're just here to have a sing along and just wank each other off. That's it. That's all they do. No, man, back to like history doesn't have a starting point. Not too much of Frank. Starts here. Fez, ready, bruv. The Frank Army and all that, bruv. There's a 14 draws. Is crazy. Was that in the league last season? Oh my god.
And we
14
finished
draws.
second.
That's got to be the most draws that a title challenging team has had.
I think so. That's more than we had when we did the Invincibles. We had 12 draws that season.
You had less draws in the Invincibles. Bruv. Like, and people talk about that's a lot of draws. You didn't even win the league, and people are not talking about the draws. People only talk about the draws when you not won the league. But they did win the league this season. Why are we not talking about the draws this season? They didn't win it. Like, they didn't win the league. Nobody talks about how
And again,
we did lose,
draws,
guys. Like,
it's draws against teams that we should have beaten.
yeah.
Palace at home, Everton away.
Mm.
Like, these are games we should be winning. Villa at home. Fair enough, we drew against Liverpool twice. Liverpool went on to win the league. But even then, we were poor. I think, we took a 2-1 lead in the game at home, let it slip, almost lost that game. And then in the second draw against Liverpool at Anfield, we had to come back from 2 goals down.
So, with all those draws in mind, you're signing Gyokeres. Cool. Let's say you're signing Gyokeres. Let's say that's done. Let's say he's going to be in the Arsenal shirt and all that. Is he the difference for those draws?
I certainly hope so, but that depends on the way that Arteta utilises him at the start of the season. I mean, we were hearing reports that despite whether we sign a striker, he's still probably going to start Havertz. I swear to God, if he does, I'm going to rip the fuck out of this man.
In what way?
I'm just going to abuse him constantly.
Fairs, man. Fairs. Like, my whole thing is, yeah.
You can't sign an out-and-out striker and not fucking start him. We've had this before. We had it in Wenger's last season. Remember we spent all that money on Lacazette? What was it, like 46 million in 2017?
Yeah.
We started one game. We went to Stoke. We started him on the bench. We lost that game 1-0. Fucking Jesse Rodriguez.
I remember that game.
You're paying money for a striker. You're not fucking starting him. What are you doing?
Shut up, Wenger.
Yeah, the apple fell right where he dropped it, bruv.
This is my thing. As an Arsenal fan, right now, let's say that you get what you've done now. Like, cool. Let's say Gyokeres hypothetically. Let's say even Eze. Let's say Gyokeres and Eze. Hypothetically, fuck it. Let's just throw Eze in there for no reason. Even though Arsenal aren't even close, they haven't even bidded for Eze yet. And you're looking at Liverpool and Man City right now. Do you finish third, second, first right now, as it stands? Like,
Fifth.
what are we saying? Fifth? Under who?
Arteta.
No, under who, bruv? What do you mean under Arteta? Why are you under Arteta, bruv? You moving to him?
No.
Like, I mean, like, who are you finishing under?
Chelsea.
Mm.
I see Newcastle strengthening as well.
You're finishing below Newcastle, Alfie.
Yeah.
I fucking doubt it. Like, bro, they've still got Dan Burn. They've still got Fabian Schär. They've still got Nick Pope.
You say that, but these are players that have caused us problems.
Yeah, in an individual game, Alfie, not in the league. When was the last time Arsenal finished below Newcastle, bro?
True.
I understand Chelsea, but come on.
Okay, so maybe fourth then. barely scraping Champions League.
So who do you like? Who should Arsenal aspire to be in terms of how active, how proactive they are in the transfer window right now? If it's in terms of Man City, Liverpool, and Chelsea right now, like
I think we're aspiring to be. I think as far as the way that we're looking, in terms of the players that we're signing,
Mm.
we're still looking like a team that's fighting for a Europa League spot. I mean, fair
but
enough, we've nearly got
who should you aspire to be like in terms of Liverpool, Man City? Who's the
those
club
top
right
two.
now that's set? No, but who's
Those
set the
top
precedent?
two.
Do you think?
I think
Both of them.
Liverpool. I think Liverpool and City are setting the precedent in terms of the way that they've been active in the transfer window. I mean, you look at the players that City have signed. Yes, they've signed Aït-Nouri, but look at who else they've signed. They've signed Reinders, Cherky. They're signing quality players. Liverpool are doing it as well. Obviously, bringing in Wirtz, Frimpong, Gyokeres.
Mm.
Could be signing a couple of other players, as far as I know. Like, we should be aspiring to be those sort of teams.
Fairs. So Liverpool win the league for you then?
I think it's between the two. I think it's between Liverpool and City, and it will be a close battle.
Yeah, because I don't see Arsenal in like I see
Neither do I.
Arsenal
Neither
like
do I.
you know the whole quote like I see you challenging until like January, February, and then you fall off.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean, to be
see
fair,
like going toe to
we got
toe.
to November and we fell off.
Yeah, so I
We
see
got to November
something
and we
similar to
fell off.
that.
So
Yeah, similar to this season,
yeah,
like sort of thing. Because listen, Liverpool and Man City right now are just they are showing they want to win. Like I don't get what people don't talk about this enough. Like it's only people in our circle that really talk about this on YouTube. In terms of the general spaces of a football discourse, we don't talk about how Arsenal are not going out there to win. Because first of all, it's Arsenal signing Madueke, so it's a howler. Then they're signing Gyokeres, it doesn't matter. But you just spent 50 million on it. You just spent 50 million on Madueke. So it still does make a fucking difference. It does make a difference. It's like Gyokeres is meant to be the main signing. It's meant to be the main target. Like, the problem is with people in general when they talk about like new signings and what they're for. They just look at the player as an individual and be like, okay, he's a good signing, but what are they signing him for? What are they signing the player for? Are they going to fit? Is this going to make a difference? Are they going to get them over the line? There's so many things you have to consider before you call someone a good signing. It's like people just say they're a good signing for the sake of it. Like, I don't know how Gyokeres is going to perform in it, but I see Gyokeres playing on the left. Whoever was good, they were going to sign out Gyokeres and Sesko. I see them playing on the left because it's Arteta. He would like 6 foot men. That's his type. He likes 6 foot men that go to the gym. That's what Arteta likes.
yeah,
That's why we call him R Diddy.
yeah.
This is why we call him R Diddy. He likes 6 foot men. That's all he likes. Because to play Gyokeres on the left, he'll be their tallest winger. He likes Saka already, even though Saka's the only short man that Arteta likes. And Havertz will play up front. So you have another man that can do headers away from corners. He signed Gyokeres to go back post for Nicolas Jova's corner set pieces, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this is like Gyokeres could be a better signing under someone else. But it's not necessarily the player all the time. It's about the manager. It's about the setup. It's about the team.
Exactly.
Like, so what are we doing? Like, square pegs, round holes. This is what Arteta does. This is what Arsenal do. Yeah, call this off. Alfie's opinion's gone too radical. Shay, don't feel bad for him. He still chose Arsenal. Oh yeah, it's because Shay said I can't lie. Alfie's the least delusional Arsenal fan on YouTube. Almost feel bad. No response.
Well, I mean, Elijah did the response for me, and he was like, "Don't feel bad. He still chose Arsenal." So, I mean, what can I say after that?
Any other Reds and he would have been good. Even Forest won something recently.
What the playoffs?
The playoffs. I asked all two for they bought the playoffs.
Yeah, we would, to be fair.
I said 4 views. What is this the context of? What is this the context of? Because it's not the stream. If you force your kid to support Arsenal, you aren't a responsible parent. To be fair, I swear you just picked Arsenal.
Yeah.
No one in your family supported Arsenal, innit?
No.
Fairs, man, fairs. You did this to yourself. I didn't have a choice of who I supported. You did this to yourself, bro. I didn't have a fucking choice. I literally, when I was born, I was given a West Ham cardigan as a baby. When I was like 5 minutes old, and I was given a West Ham cardigan. You chose Arsenal. This is your fault.
I gotta suffer the consequences then, bruv.
Are you playing career mode?
No, I'm just checking something on social media. I've got my
fair.
Twitter up. I've got my Twitter up on my Xbox.
Nah, Alfie is delusional. Hey, you got the balance in the chat. You got Shay sticking up for you. You got Charlie just, Karen's like just
We
stabbing
find the
you, bro.
balance.
Mike Arteta strikes like this. My biggest hater, PFC, big up. My biggest hater. This guy keeps calling me Arteta on every fucking stream. Big up PFC. Child abuse to force your child to support us, bro. He chose it himself. That's the thing. Like he chose it himself.
Yeah, funnily enough, Che, my dad was actually a Liverpool fan, but I don't like my dad, so innit? Fuck him, bruv.
So I don't know why I laughed. It's the way he said it. Don't let him fool you. His IG stories are prime delusion. But Dave's like, Charlie, stop the stories now. We noticed it. You're so funny. Dave is so undercover on socials. He sees everything. You don't know what his social is.
He
So
actually
funny,
is.
bro. So funny. Bro, when I saw what his TikTok was, I was like, how the fuck was I meant to know this was your TikTok?
Unless it's Father's Day and then he'll message you.
Oh, yeah, he messaged you for Father's
Yeah, he messaged me on Father's Day, bruv.
Big up Mumsy. Happy birthday, Sharon. No, it's
Sharon?
It's Sarah. It's Sarah, mate.
It's Sarah, bruv.
You
I
should have
know,
asked
tell my
before
mum you
answered.
forgot her name, innit? She won't be happy. She won't be
Alfie
happy.
got
Are
a
you
blue badge
drunk?
then. Alfie got a blue badge then.
What,
What
as
blue
in I'm
Peter badge?
disabled? What, a disabled badge?
Who's going home? You decide. I can't lie. I was almost a Spurs supporter. Thank God. Fucking
My
hell.
uncle supports Spurs and he's a twat, bruv.
Hey, fairs, man, fairs. Like I don't think I was literally could never. I'm not. My story just isn't interesting. I was never nearly a supporter of anyone else. I was literally only a fan of West Ham, and that's it. Like I couldn't be a nearly support of anyone else. Links Africa tracky, but you definitely stink. Make it make sense. Man said you got a Links Africa tracksuit on. The red and green.
You can't get Links Africa anymore. I swear. I mean, they've
You can
discontinued it now. Oh, you can.
You can still get Links Africa. They're still in shops. But they're probably. I think they're just not making more. So maybe eventually we won't see it in shops anymore. No, Shay, not too much. I suppose allow it, mate. Elijah's doing all the Spurs defense, like the meme of the guy who does this in front of all the fucking guys about to attack him, bro. That's Elijah in the chat. I knew deep down Alfie's one of us.
Never.
To be fair, your favourite player, Steven Gerrard, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's England, isn't it? Like I grew up. Like I first remember watching Gerrard play for England.
Fairs. To be fair, I watched England before. I remember watching England before I remember watching West Ham.
Yeah.
Because 2010 World Cup was like proper football memories. Like I remember vaguely of the 09-10 season, but I don't remember watching West Ham in the 09-10 season.
I remember us being meh in that season. Like we were meh. Adebayor did the celebration in that season, so.
Oh, it was that season. I was gonna ask if it was that season, bro. I can't lie, that's still the best celebration, man. That's still the best. Like, if Kudus does that against me, bro, I can't lie. I don't know, man.
That was the season before you man got relegated, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's why I always say I was born into depression. Your granddad was definitely loyal. Oh yeah, because Shay said a granddad Spurs fan. Bella said same fucking thing. No, bought me a top, but mum, dad, and godfather all LFC. Made sure it went missing. Hey, you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice then. You didn't have a choice. 25 years plus. Hey, I swear, like most of our generation of grandparents were just loyal for the sake of being loyal, bro. But to be fair, my nan actually moved on and then got remarried. One of my nans. My other nan was just like, yeah, I'm sticking with my granddad sort of thing. Nah, Alfie, your unk is cold. You're just whooped.
My unc's bald, bruv.
But like you.
Yeah, but he looks like he's got a weird case, bruv. Like, I'll say that now,
Look.
innit?
Oh no, the uncle with the weird case, of course.
Yeah.
Next thing you're going to tell me he's a PE teacher as well.
No, he's not a PE teacher.
Fez.
He failed the CRB check.
Failing the CRB check is crazy. There's a lot of people that got the PE teacher jobs that definitely didn't even get a CRB check, brother. They should have.
Yeah.
If you just investigate them a little bit closely, they were a PDO teacher, bro. Like the hell?
They were a PDF file.
Yeah, legit. You kind of was a marketing scheme. Oh, so you can still get Links Africa. Like, they're still making Links Africa. Because I see them in shops. I was wondering why I was still seeing them in shops. You said you wanted to be Chelsea, but your brother said you wasn't allowed. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. You was nearly Chelsea and you became Western Iron, bro. Unlucky, man. Only rents I'll be a part of is Duncan. Oh, fucking Dak is Dad's favorite LFC player, Steven Gerrard. Said Alfie never walks alone.
And then look what Dave said.
Hey, I can't say that joke. Fuck. It's not an on-camera joke. Fuck.
No, it's not.
Hey, Elijah knows what I'm talking about. Prime Story, he knows what I'm talking about. And even Melon. I remember that 09-10 season very well. Anelka, Drog, and Lamps were unreal. Oh, yeah. Chelsea were unreal that season.
Yeah.
But I only cut myself when I watched GVO content.
It's not very nice, is it?
Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Really, if you like kids instead of grannies.
Was that about my uncle, Fez?
I really was made for that trim, the way he kicked the ball. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but just Mr. Brother was.
Do you remember that tackle we made against Hull City in the 8-09 season where he was fully bald?
Oh yeah, bro. That was like his hair was growing here before there. Like it didn't make any sense. Like you can see the patches of his hair at the back of his head. It's a bit like you now.
Fuck you, mate.
This is literally 0809 Rooney, bro. This is 0809 Rooney. Like, what we say? Yeah, I miss players like Rooney as well, man. Well, you got better finishing than Rooney.
Yeah.
You say that with chest, yeah?
Yeah, I air it with chest, bruv. Better finishing ability than Rooney, bruv.
It's like
bicycle
it's like
kick,
I
hit it with his shin. I'm hitting that straight with the laces, bruv.
It's like that guy's like I'm better than Messi. Yeah, Messi's good at that. But I'm better.
Messi's alright.
This guy, man. What's it? He finishes on tissues. Jesus.
Oh god.
No, we don't remember that, Alfie. Do you remember the 2006 season? Oh wait.
Yeah, I watched Premier League years, innit?
That is the biggest load of bullshit, by the way. The fact you gave your reason for remembering the 06 season via Premier League years. Like,
how is it bullshit? How is it bullshit?
Because you didn't remember it, did you? You watched it.
I remember watching it.
No, but like, was you 3 years old? You remember like games like 3 years old?
No.
Or, 4 years old?
No.
No, but that was the thing. Like, everyone could do like Premier League years. You know what I mean? Like, I could like say I started watching football in 1992. Like, you know what I mean?
To be fair, when it comes to Premier League years, I didn't watch further back than like 02.
When I was younger, I didn't. Now I would. Now I usually would go back. Like, just because like I didn't want to watch the old things. I wanted to watch what I grew up on, like back.
Yeah.
Originally, and then I'll just go further back and watch it. But that's what we were like saying though at the time. Like, how could you remember that if you were 3 or 4 years old?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. That's what people. So when did you actually start watching football then?
I think my first proper season must have been 09-10.
Because all this time, wait. So all this time when we've been doing drafts, you've allowed yourself to pick Thierry Henry because you watch Premier League years.
Yeah.
You're a dickhead. You're an absolute dickhead. You know why? Because I could have fucking picked these players as well, Alfie. Because I watch Premier League years as well. This is bullshit. This is absolutely bullshit. What do you mean? You based it off Premier League years? Those are not full. They don't show one full game on Premier League years, by the way. They don't show one full game where you can watch Thierry Henry just skin up bare man. You allowed yourself to pick Thierry Henry. You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag for picking these players based on the fact that you watched Premier League years. Because everyone's watched Premier League years. I can pick Shearer next time, then. What the fuck are we doing? I can pick Shearer and Sutton. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? I can pick Les Ferdinand. I can pick Les Ferdinand, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, all them, man. I can pick Nicky Butt. Like, I have not watched a single Nicky Butt fucking minute in my life. I did not watch him live. And you're picking Thierry Henry because you love him and he's on Premier League years. He's an Arsenal legend. Did you fucking watch him, Alfie, bruv? The only time you watched him was when he came back against Leeds. Like, just like me. Just like me. This guy, bruv. This fucking guy. You've been exposed. You've been exposed. All these drafts we did and you picked Thierry Henry. Oh, my days. Oh, yeah, my first World Cup was fucking 1964 or 1966 or some shit. Like, bruv, because you watch fucking Bobby Moore old games. Like, this is bullshit, man. I can say I'm picking Palo Di Canio next time because I watch West Ham Bradford on YouTube. Like, the fuck? What the fuck, Alfie? You've exposed yourself today.
Yeah.
You've exposed yourself today. I miss them days, Roy Keane and them, man. I never got so. I can pick Roy Keane next time, man. Let's say finish on tissue. Actually, he leaves it on his belly.
Wait, pardon?
How did it take you 10 seconds?
I don't know.
He's talking about you spaffing on your belly, big man.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Well, that's what he's talking about. You can't be a good footballer if you have a good hairline. Sadio Mane was doing up Southend on Sea. Sadio, that's what we need, though. We need ugly players. We need ugly players like Tevez, Mane. These are ugly people, but they were
Bring
sick.
back Basingwa and the Monobrow, bruv.
Yeah, Basingwa was ugly, but he was just a shithouse. We got to do an ugly player draft or some shit, bro. These players, there's some ugly players out there, man. So they can't even finish in a sock. Finishing in soccer is great. I never got people to have wank socks. Like you meant are weird.
Yeah.
You don't have a wank sock, do you, Alfie?
No.
I'm glad. I said you were 4. Fuck that. You were 3. You were born in 02. What you mean? Well, we know now. Bruv. Wait, has Alfie ever seen Arsenal win a major trophy? Are we counting the FA Cup as a major? If you're not counting the FA Cup, then technically no.
If you don't count the FA Cup, no. If you count the FA Cup, then yes.
But even then the FA Cup is the only major that Alfie's seen regarding to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Bro started watching in 2010, but started talking about his favourite memory was the Invincibles. There was a fucking year anniversary of your birth when the Invincibles were out, but you watched Thierry Henry. Bro, when Thierry Henry was doing off free kicks, bruv, you was not watching him, bruv. I said Andy Cole was pretty good, I remember. Listen, Jeff Hurst was sick, man. I better not hear Invincibles come out of Alfie's mouth. 90% of Arsenal fans born in 2000 only support them because they're Henry, shameless. Was that your reason?
That and what's it called? The reason with my granddad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fair. Filling up his belly button is crazy, by the way.
You're rank, Melon. You scumbag.
Melon, that sounds like projecting, man. Sounds like projecting. Henry's biggest achievement isn't even at Arsenal. Might as well support Barca.
Nah, fuck that.
You're saying fuck that because wait. I've got a question. We've had discussions before on like biggest pain as a football fan, and the game that you considered was the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Was that not in 06?
Yeah, it was.
So you did watch that?
I think in terms, I think that's in terms of like the club as well. But
so you were considering the club
in terms of like one that I've seen. like, and remember watching, it was definitely Baku.
Yeah.
Baku was horrible.
But obviously, when we're asking you the question, you got to consider yourself. There's no way you were 3 years old. You weren't 3 years old watching the Champions League.
Mm.
There's no way
I
you
remember watching
that.
the World Cup that summer.
What, the whole, like, do you remember a game? Like,
What, from the 06 World Cup?
yeah.
I remember a few, to be fair. I remember watching back when I was a kid, like back when I was in a relation, like I had like a relationship with my dad's side of the family. I remember watching the England Trinidad Tobago game at my nan's house. I remember going to the pub to watch the quarterfinal with my family against Portugal. Saw England lose on penalties. I remember that game. I think I remember the Ecuador game vividly. I think I remember Beckham's goal from that game, the free kick. But I see with me, whenever like it comes to international tournaments, as soon as England are out, I lose interest. So I didn't see the World Cup final that, and I was too young. Like I wouldn't have been allowed to have stayed up to watch the 2006 final.
Well, yeah, you was 4.
Yeah.
You would have been 3 turning 4, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you man didn't watch Ronaldo at United? No, technically not. I didn't get to watch a full game of Ronaldo at United live. I had to go back and watch old games to watch Ronaldo at United. I watched every game of Ronaldo at Real Madrid, and that's why I love the whole Ronaldo Messi thing, because La Liga. That's why I hated when Ronaldo and Messi moved, because I love Ronaldo at Real Madrid. Like that's why I've never claimed to what's it called to talk about football like from then, because I can't tell you about fucking I don't know Matthew Etherington at West Ham or some shit, like just an example, or Gareth or not Gareth Barrett, James Milner at Newcastle or some shit. Like I can't tell you that. Charlie not really was like 6. Yeah, I started watching football when I was like 7, like 6 turning 7. No, yeah, 6 turning 7 in World Cup, and then 7 really for like club football. Because like 10-11 season was the first time I started going to games, so that's when the first time I remember it. Like my dad and my mum always tell me I was in the room for this game. I was in the room for this game. I was like 5 or 4. How the fuck am I meant to remember these games? I'm like watching it, yeah, and I'm just like, oh, cool, it's football. But I'm not processing. Oh, it's football. I like this. Like you only process that when you can really understand it yourself. Like the 2010 World Cup was the first time I was like, oh my god, yeah. I don't count the FA Cup. No one does, but Arsenal fans. I've seen the major trophy before. Alfie, lol. Hold that, you fraud. What said you, man? On what Musty always comes in and says something mad. Yeah, it's mad. You're all young. Yeah, we are young, mate. Musty, weird Donny. Belly button ain't bad. Oh my days. Okay, Charlie. Okay. Yeah, I'm. What the fuck? Okay, no. Yeah, Musty being weird again. So is Dave. I was getting head once, just as I was about to bust. Went to grab her hair, poked her in the eye bad. She started crying. I was too far gone, and ended up coming on my own chest. Did we really need to know this story?
Fucking hell, Charlie.
Okay, Charlie. As long as you cleaned up, it's fine. Some batty stuff, okay. Alfie was still in pull-up nappies. I can't be the only one in chat born in the 90s. When was Charlie? Yeah, Charlie was probably born in the 90s, I assume then. I'm going to assume. My worst memory was the CL final in 08. I only remember Ronaldo's header and the Anelka miss. Somehow not JT slipping. I remember football properly from like late into 08-09 season. Fair. So again, like 5 or 6 sort of thing. Like Ben is a year younger than me, I think. So
Well, I used to remember my dad talking a lot about the 08-09 season in the sense because Liverpool were in the title race that year against United. Obviously, there was the game where Liverpool slapped up United 4-1 at Old Trafford.
Was that the facts about the club season?
I think it might have been either that or it was the season after.
Like Rafa Benitez versus Fergie. Like again, I had to go watch it back on Premier League years to really like get that law, you know, get that law. But I can't claim, Alfie, that I saw Benitez in his prime in fucking Liverpool, bro. I'm definitely feeling old. Yeah, Shay, unlucky. This is it's a young video, bro. It's a young stream, bro. My best memory was the league title defense in 06. Brilliant. My best memory was the 67 title win.
You were a spunk bubble, bruv.
That's the point. My favorite memory is the 1980 FA Cup final win where I was minus 43. Like that, I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed like watching that. Yeah, I was born in 97. Fairs. Charlie is only like 28. What the fuck aren't you married? To be fair, people get married at bare different ages.
Yeah, what's it called? Fucking Millie Bobby Brown's like our age and she's married, bruv. Like, what the fuck is this?
Drake must be gutted, bruv. I didn't know she was married.
Now, Drake's already too busy causing beef with the Americans. Did you not see him the other day saying UK rap shits on US?
No, that's because the US don't like him anymore. That's the only reason why he's saying that. He's not even liked in Canada. Obviously, he's going to go run to the UK and just start begging it. Like, listen, Drake, I agree, but it's not with you in it.
I agree with the person that said it, innit?
Yeah, but I don't like the person like anymore. Charlie is some unk. I can't like over 25. You unk status. And auntie, Musty, that's too much. I'm married with 2 kids. Bruv, Charlie's a proper unk. With that, he's a dad. He's married. He's got 2 kids. Like, yeah. Some girl I liked in school has triplets. What the fuck? Feel bad for the dad because she was a school BMX.
Well, she got double suspension.
Oh, school BMX, and she it's always. Why is it always the slutty ones?
She got shrimp nuts, cuz she could saddle 2 men on the side. Shout out Big Nasty Rev. Shout out Uncle Payne. Shout out Uncle Payne, bruv.
Uncle Payne is going serious. Drake owns Kendrick, spreads the word. US clears. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, Elijah, this is where me and Max disagree.
It depends on what you mean. Like, this is the thing. If we're talking like diss track for diss track, and it depends who you put forward. Like, I feel like people underestimate the UK's best 5. Like, the US are obviously going to have more facilities, but like.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we're going 5 for 5, who are you having as your 5?
I'm going Gets, P Money, Chip, Wretch, and Kano. Easy, because Wretch is the best. P Money and Chip have never don't lose clashes. Gets shows it on stage, and Kano's consistent. Easy 5.
Fairs.
What about you?
I think definitely P Money and Gets. I think them two, their flows are just ridiculous. I think you got to give a mention to Devlin as well. I think whenever you put Devlin in a clash, it's just game over. Like we've all heard extra. That is probably one of the best UK diss tracks in like ever. I think Skepta. I think as far as I'm concerned, in terms of listening to UK rap, I think he's the grandfather of it all, the godfather.
Wiley's like, the godfather.
Nah. I think Skepta better than Wiley in my opinion. Wiley's good, don't get me wrong.
No, but Godfather don't mean better. Godfather means he like foreseed it, bro. Like he literally runs the culture. But also, I said that. Like the reason why I say Wiley over Skepta in it is because like Godfather 1, Godfather 2, the Ascent. Cool. Yeah. Then again, you can say Skepta, Konnichiwa, Les, he's got bear, but Skepta and Wiley have very good discography, so either way, yeah. But yeah, sorry, go on.
So, P Money Gets, Devlin, Skepta, and then one more.
Like for Clash, surely it's got to be Chip.
Yeah, I think Chip. I think like Chip, as he said, can't run out of bars.
Exactly. Rap music, US clears. In terms of what though? Like, if we're talking 5 for 5, it's tougher than people think. In my opinion, the only reason why I say that is because people if you just listen to UK music and you're a person that just listens to American music, what's it called? You're never going to be able to translate from ear to ear what you like or what you can listen to. Like, if, for example, the people that just listen to UK music don't really understand the US like that. They don't. Like you should see some of the UK people's opinions in the UK about Kendrick. But also, if you just listen to US music, or you're just in America, let's say Americans, because I saw this today about Joe Budden podcast cussing out Skepta. They are always going to cuss us out because of the fucking accent. It's jarring. It's jarring. But in terms of rap music, I don't know about the specifics. The Alive USR is clear. Fairs. Also, can you talk on the 26th your rap battle? I can't because it's not been announced yet. There's no point me talking about. I'll talk about when it's announced. Will it be shown on PPV? It'll be shown on YouTube, innit? It'll be shown live on Twitch, on Bryson Lyles' Twitch, and then it'll be released on YouTube. But I'm gonna have it pre-recorded because I'm not gonna be in the Discord sort of lobby for it. Nux up there, not in the top 5. Not in the top 5. No chance.
Nah, not Nux top 5. Oh,
Nux.
I think Nux is good, but I don't think he's top
Yeah.
5 level.
Yeah, I like Nux's music, but like we're talking 5, like especially for like battling or clash or whatever.
100%.
Like there's so many people that have done it before Nux sort of thing. It's on the zone, you know. That's it, the zone. No, Elijah, you like Zesty Puck. Even without Zesty Puck, US still clears. And Charlie, I think Elijah's the only one you can't rage bait. He just doesn't care enough. Like you can do it to Melon and Alfie, like, and even me.
I mean, we all saw from his fucking reaction to the Europa League final win, like he literally did not care. He cared more about me shaving my head for 400 subs than he did winning the Europa League, bruv. Like it takes something inexplicably out there for Elijah to actually give a fuck.
Fez, that's true, you know, because Elijah just shrugs it off. Like,
other than that, he just don't care.
Yeah, Elijah don't get round unless it's a Spurs fan talking football, like legit. In terms of rap music, I don't know about the specifics. The US live USR is still clear. Fair enough. No, I'm with you. Just can't respect you. We can leave the dead rappers first, Charlie. I hear it. Shady clears. Not now, but Prime Eminem, cool. I hear you. Didn't mean him top 5 beats good. I mean, okay, fair. Yeah, Nux is good though. Nux is good. Nas is better than every English rapper combined. Nas is really good. Listen, Nas at his best, really fucking good. I'm curious to know what you listen to, Charlie, in terms of rappers, because I've heard you talk about a couple rappers before, but I'm curious to know what you listen to. But yeah, Nas is really good. Nas is brilliant. Even had a great verse on the Clips album the other day. His verse was amazing.
I think when it comes to like the US artists, the old school is a lot better than the new school. I think there are a lot of artists nowadays. I think you look at artists like Joyner Lucas that are still trying to fly the flag for like the old school US rapper. But nowadays it just kind of feels like US rappers would rather be like stunting their money, throwing around cash than actually writing like real lyrics.
But if Jordan Lucas is one of the 5 you're putting forward, you're getting smoked. Like Jordan Lucas got smoked by Tory Lanez. So how is he gonna get a chance to Skepta? He can't. And he's gonna release a diss track tomorrow.
Jordan Lucas, you bastard.
And Skepta should have been more direct, but for a warning shot, hey, it's all right, man. It's all right. No, I was happy at the moment. It's just after the moment. Fair enough.
I wouldn't have even said that was a warning shot. I would have said that was a clean hit. He mentioned him by name.
No, but it's like the first half of the song, it was just a general song. He barely fucking mentioned. He barely said anything about him until like the second half of the song.
Fair.
Like what I mean by warning shot is like he's talking about. It's like Kendrick's Euphoria to Drake was a warning shot. Like that was still
just come through from on an unrelated note. Just come through from Sky Sports. Arsenal have agreed deal to sign Valencia defender Christian Mosquera.
Oh yeah, yeah. But Sky Sports are like they're basically a +1 channel to Twitter now. Like they're so far behind. I don't rage bait Elijah. It's only the chat on YouTube. I'm chilling. Elijah's super cool. You might not all wellers. Fairs, man, fairs. I'll take that. I am a wellad, to be fair. Yes, Dave said bit late, mate. Yeah, to be fair, Elijah's like after the moment of the Europa League, it's just like nah, but in the moment it was cool. Bit late, mate. Slow sports news was a prophecy. Yeah, they actually are just Slow Sports News now. They are literally that account. That's what they are. Like, because we used to just see transfers via the yellow bar, bruv. Like, and
Yeah.
now we see it everything before. That's a law that man just found out. The problem is they can't just like refer to Twitter as their sources because they look unreliable as a TV source. So they have to like wait until it's like been agreed or he's done a medical or something to report it. And it's
Yeah.
just like even they get it wrong nowadays. Like there's people that work on Sky that are basically ITKs that still get it wrong. So that's Sky Sports for you nowadays. Sky Sports for you nowadays, bro. But listen, we're gonna end the show there. Big up to everyone here. Alfie, your links in the title. What you got coming up?
Well, I should have a video out tomorrow. I would have brought out a video today, but obviously with it being Mum's birthday and all, I had to kind of put on the back burner. But there will be a video out tomorrow talking about the Mosquera news. Should be another video coming up, hopefully with a Gyokeres update. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that deal gets done. And also, we'll be back on Thursday with another watch along for the Women's Euros quarterfinal between England and Sweden. So make sure you guys are joining me for that. And follow me on all socials at @alfid_YT for updates and more.
Yeah, listen, go and subscribe to Alfie, people. Next is 500 subs, bro. Next is 500. That's the next target. And yeah, listen, we Summer Series have been moved to Saturday. Wednesday should have the show at Prime if he's free. Thursday, I'm gonna have the birthday Q&A starting at 8 and we'll stream for a few hours. And yeah, should have content throughout the week. So yeah, keep an eye out, people. Videos throughout. Gonna redirect to Northside to say Mike's raid along the way. And yeah, take